Welcome to the 2021-22 Heart of America Athletic Conference Men's Wrestling Media Day. I'm your host, Ross Peterson, host of the Sports Fanatics on KXNO 106.3 FM in Des Moines, Iowa, and really excited to be joined by Graceland's head coach, Zack Mullins. Coach, how you doing today?
I'm doing well, Ross. Thanks for having me.
Man, you are racing into the season here, and we'll get into all of that. But coming up on year number 9 right now, that first of all, it feels like that's flown by, man. 9 years there at Graceland.
It definitely has. I reflect pretty often about that journey, and it's been a fun one, but we're looking forward to another season.
All right, so let's we can get into that and some of the wrestlers that are going to be coming back. What are some of the things you're excited about here? I know the season gets started right away for you guys. By the time a lot of people see this, Coach, you'll probably have a couple matches under your belt. You're headed to Waldorf. You've got the Simpson College Open coming up. You got a duel with Baker right around the corner. What are you hoping to see out of these first couple of matches from your team?
Yeah, I mean, we've got a lot of new faces this year, so it's really exciting to get the opportunity to compete here real soon and really get to see and gauge where I really think we are, as a team. They've been showing a ton of, hard work, a lot of things we look for in our student athletes here. So, all those things are, those boxes are check marked. So just going out and competing, having fun, getting back to some kind of normalcy. Last year, we didn't get to really go to tournaments. So getting back to that kind of tournament grind, it'll be good to get some guys some more matches this year and see how good we can be.
Man, that comparison to last year is so stark, right? How great is it to get back to some sort of sense of normalcy with preseason preparation? Are you back to normal? Is that possible?
Yeah, I think for the most part, we still have to be pretty diligent, right? We can't, be putting ourselves at risk, putting other people at risk. So, we talk to our guys pretty regularly about, if you're feeling a little sick, if you're feeling this or that, making sure that, you're being vocal, you're communicating that, and we're doing everything that we need to do to keep everybody safe and healthy. So, for the most part, we've been able to do a really good job of that. And I think as long as we continue to do that, we'll be able to have a successful season.
Everybody's job is a little bit different. Every coach has their own unique challenges. You are also the associate athletic director at Graceland, and any coach that's watching this, anybody that's involved with an athletic department understands how much additional work that puts onto your plate. How much do you enjoy that responsibility?
I enjoy it a lot, actually. I'm very much, a leader in kind of just a natural sense. So to be able to be a voice and hopefully other coaches in our department can look to and come to and as leadership, I hope they see that and hope they feel that. So, I really enjoy that role. It can be a lot. It can be really busy. I told my wife last night it was 1:00 and I hadn't been a wrestling coach yet, so it's just one of those things that depending on the day, I might be able to be a wrestling coach just at practice. It might be, my entire day. So it definitely can get a little hectic trying to balance both, but I enjoy it.
All right, well, we can spend a few minutes focusing on wrestling here for a few minutes. Let's talk about the team and some of the guys that you're excited about that are returners that fans should be looking for.
Yeah, we got a couple national qualifiers that have returned for us that were all nationally ranked last year, 2 of which, were nationally ranked in the preseason poll. We got Joe Lupton. He was a 2-time national qualifier. He's going up a weight class from 125 to 133. We also have another 33-pounder that's a returning 2-time national qualifier, and Xavier Samsel. And then our heavyweight, David Twissy. He's going to be kind of holding things down for us up there at heavyweight. He's a returning national qualifier too, ranked in the country right now. So we're excited about having those 3 leading the charge this year.
How about some newcomers that might be fighting for spots here in these in this early competition that you're facing?
Yeah, like I said, we've got a lot of new faces. With the way we've kind of built our program the last 3 years, there was, some turnover, some guys graduating and moving on. And so, we had to be pretty diligent in recruiting and bringing in some new guys we felt could, step up. And, we got a couple that are ranked in the conference, as freshmen. We've got a freshman 125-pounder Christian Finley that was a Missouri State champ. That's ranked in the conference right now. We've got Greg Hodeling from New York at 141. That's also ranked. And then we got a couple of transfers that we're trying to work into the lineup that we feel like could be some impact guys too.
Man, that's a lot of success on the mat, Coach. But I I know you pride yourself. I know Graceland prides itself on classroom work, and you've had a lot of success with your team in the classroom also. How do you find that balance? How do you maintain that balance? Is that something that you have to just be mindful of as you're recruiting guys and bringing them into Graceland?
Yeah, I'm actually glad you brought that up because that's a big piece of what we're trying to do, right? I mean, we talk to our guys all the time about at some point wrestling's going to be done. You know, what are you going to have? So, last year we finished first in the country for Team GPA for men's wrestling and NAI, and for me, that's probably our biggest accomplishment to this point. That's huge. That speaks volumes as far as what we're preparing these men for, in the future. So, some of it is, you're looking for the right, dynamic, the right student, the right, person that wants an emphasis on their academics. A lot of it is just getting guys to buy in. We have some things in place and with academic meetings to team study halls. And those guys have to do the heavy lifting. We're going to give them a blueprint to be successful. And as long as they buy into that blueprint, they're going to be able to position themselves to have a degree that means something when they leave here.
For folks that have never been to Lamoni and the Graceland campus, how do you kind of describe campus life and the Lamoni community?
It is a small kind of rural community, which means it's close knit. People care about you. They know who you are. They know you're a wrestler. They want to come out and support you. The professors know you by your first name. So it's very much a community, small community kind of family feel. And we kind of build off that within our program. Family is a big thing for us. So to have a kind of surrounding community that believes in that too is huge.
There's a new building going up, right? Is that it? Is the wrestling community a part of that new remodeled arena?
Yeah, so we've actually had quite a few things going on campus. We have a renovated student union that's beautiful here on campus that just got finished this past spring. And then over the spring and summer, we renovated our gymnasium. So that's looking awesome, nice. We're back in there. So we were actually one of the first teams to be back in there. We got new wrestling mats in our wrestling room a couple of weeks ago, so we weren't able to be on them for 2 weeks. So we got to sneak into the gym as the first team to get some practices in there until our room was ready.
That's awesome. Coach Mullins, best of luck to you this year. Really appreciate you giving us some time. I'll make sure I come and say hi to you at some tournaments this year. Thank you so much for your time and good luck.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.